Good evening, everybody. This is Brother Christopher with the Heads, Not the Tails. And I want to give a shout out to a subscriber, Casey and Glenn, for sharing this video with me. Check it out. Now, the actual video is from Rap the News channel on YouTube. But as you can see, it's also on Gunner's YouTube channel.
This is the reality. This is what's going down. This planet is here and will cause a great flood. And as it approaches Earth, it will grab hold upon the waters and will pull it upwards.
You know, the Bible does say that a planet, a star called Wormwood was gonna crash into our ocean and cause the waters to be bitter and all types of other chaos. And all I can say is it's time to get saved and find Jesus Christ.
This planet is a massive iron core planet. Iron core planet. Iron core planet. Iron core planet.
I also want you to know that these are not my inserts either.
I began to have these waking visions, dreams during the day, out of nowhere, of seeing what looks to be a red, fiery planet, actually very, very close in the sky. It seems like it is getting ready to impact the earth. I feel like it's getting ready to crush me. It really seems like something off of a movie, but it's a red, fiery planet. It's a red, fiery planet. It's a red, fiery planet.
And she's seen this. It was a huge red planet in the sky. It took up, she said it was huge. And it was red. Red, red, red. And behind the planet and connected to it, you can see right here, were a bunch of, she said they looked like vines. They were brown. And then another planet right here. I'm thinking this was a gravitational pull right here.
It's like dark out, if that makes sense. And there'll be like 5 or 6 planets, or whatever you want to call them. It's like all of a sudden, like, just appeared out of nowhere, really, really close. Huge. I seen the moon that looked just like this in the daytime sky, and then all of a sudden right next to it appeared, like, first was the moon I saw, and then all of a sudden next to it appeared like a Saturn type Ring of Fire I wrote. But my first instinct was that it was like a solar eclipse, like a sun or the moon being eclipsed or something. But then the white outer edge that is normally white or yellow turned to like red flame, turned to like red flame, turned to like red flames.
And I happened to look up and I seen this big fireball, and it was huge, and you seen a little bit of smoke, but there wasn't a whole lot. But it was big, and it was making crackling noises. I was just looking up, and I just heard it making all these crackling noises, and that's all I seen. It was making crackling noises. It was making crackling noises. I was just looking up, and I just heard it making all these crackling noises.
So you heard the first guy say that the planet was iron, and I told you that that planet was iron and that it was reflecting off of our sun, turning our sun's sunshine from yellow to white. And so now we're seeing this big, bright, reflective light inside of the sky. No sun simulator has been seen during the eclipses because none exists, like I said. And it ain't Project Bluebeam where they just emitting some bright light every damn day. They chemtrailing it, like I said, to keep the planet cool at the expense of killing the people with the chemtrails. And this is just a fact. And also that this thing was burning in our skies, and it's going to be close when it comes off of the horizon. It's going to be the biggest damn thing you ever seen in life, you know. And I told you that I was 100% right, and all of these people is confirming what I've already been showing you and telling you, you know. And then if you see it, the dreams confirm it, the Bible confirms it. What else can I tell you except for go to hell for not believing? Just wrap the news.
What's up, everybody? I just had another vision just now. I've been asleep all morning. I had a dream that there were these things in the sky, and the whole sky was kind of like not checkered, but it was like there was a grid covering our sky, a whole grid, and these alien ships or whatever, demons, whatever they were, kept appearing in the middle of the grid. In the middle of each little square in the sky, something would pop up, and I know it threatened everybody, and I know it tried to even kill people, and everyone feared this thing, was hiding from it. But something great in the sky, some giant, a grid, some type of alien craft, demon craft, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it was another end of the world dream, y'all. Running and trying to hide from this thing. I'll try to remember some more as it comes to me, but yeah, there's going to be something in the sky here that we're going to see, that everyone's going to see, and it's going to, it ain't going to be friendly, should I say. So let's just pray that God take us before any of this stuff happens. Amen.
Good afternoon, YouTube. Let me get right down to this. I had another vision two nights ago. Now, I wanted to post it earlier, but I've been working on things on this phone to try to make my videos a little more interesting for you, so you know you don't get bored or anything. But I'm gonna try to make it quick and simple. I had another vision. I had a dream. I was running through, it seemed like an apartment complex, and I was with some of my family members, and we were running through places looking for things for us to find because there was a war going on outside, and the places that we were going into had already been ransacked by somebody else. We came to a room, and we were looking around for things in this room, going through all the drawers and stuff, but it already had been ransacked too. There was a window in this room. I kept running to the window to look outside, when I ran out to the window, I looked, and there was something in the clouds. There was just, I could only see one from my view, but it was something that looked like it was blended into the cloud, but it was planted in the cloud, like it wasn't going anywhere. It's going to stay right there. And I could kind of picture something was touching the ground from it, and something was going all the way up into the sky, like it just planted itself in the middle of the sky. And I remember looking up at that thing in the sky. I could kind of picture something was touching the ground from it, and something was going all the way up into the sky, like it just planted itself in the...
And behind the planet and connected to it, you can see right here, were a bunch of, she said they looked like vines. They were brown. And then another planet right here. I'm thinking this was a gravitational pull right here.
That is so weird.
What?
The wind is blowing toward the storm.
That is weird.
Rachel, want to see something cool?
And I remember looking up at that thing in the sky and trying to discern what it was, and I left the window and I ran back and I was trying to get my family members to come on. I was like, we gotta hurry up, we gotta come on. But you know, what happened was I was like in the room, come on y'all, we gotta get out of here. And I ran back to the window and looked again. The thing was still in the sky. And I looked down, and there was people running around there shooting guns and robbing and looting and stuff. I didn't know what was going on. But I ran back into the room, looked around. It's like, all right, we're out of time, y'all. We got to go. Ran back to the window again. So, but this time it was kind of weird because I clicked on a light right before I went to the window. And when I did that, I looked downstairs. And it was like soldiers with a bunch of little kids, like brainwashed little kids. And they all looked up and the little kids started pointing at me in the window. And they was like, they didn't say nothing, they were just pointing at me. And I noticed they had seen where I was in this window, and I shut the window. I remember trying to scramble out of there and getting down to the street, and I remember people were running everywhere, and I was hearing gunshots and stuff, but and this thing was still in the sky and stuff, and I woke up and I was like, It's like that was pretty wild right there. But let me get back to you in 1 second here. So anyway, YouTube, I had this dream, and then I went one day, and then not last night, but the night before, I was sitting there watching YouTube videos, and I came across a previews for a new TV show on Sci-Fi Network coming out called Childhood's End. And what I seen in that preview alluded to what I saw in my dream. The military was using kids somehow, brainwashed kids, and the kids were helping the military to find people. But I don't know if that's what the Childhood End is about, but I just saw the preview of the same looking thing in the sky that was stuck in the cloud, and kids and soldiers trying to help the soldiers, these demonic entities. But this is real warfare, folks. We are really at spiritual war.
They're watching us all the time. They're controlling the way we think.
He said that they're here to help us.
Mr. Stormgren, just tell us, why won't Corellan show us his face?
The Earth has a new destiny.
I want to know why they're here.
Folks, this is Brother Christopher. I just want to let you know that we're going to start seeing things that we ain't never seen before in the history of the world. And you need to be prepared and have your heart prepared and set on the Lord. You know, we are more than conquerors. And, you know, to us, to God, be the glory forever and ever. Hallelujah. God bless each and every one of you out there. Remember, you're the heads, not the tails. God can use me. He can use you too. In Jesus' precious name.